All right. Well, I did just record an intro with my mic muted, so we'll just do that again from here. So this is now 2 days after the fight. I would have done this yesterday, but we ended up having like a big barbecue with all the family around and stuff yesterday, which was really nice because like I can eat food again that isn't like just beef and eggs, which is quite nice. So yeah, I'm excited to watch this back. That's my lot there. Look at them, Larry fuckers. But obviously I had a great time. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to step back in the ring. So I figured we would just go through and watch it all together. I want to watch back, see what I can improve on, and I'll probably break down some of my decisions and shit as well, because I guess, I don't know, first time in the ring, and it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. I hope you, if you did watch it live, enjoyed the fight, and if you're watching this and this is your first time seeing the fight or whatever, like, you know, big up, thank you. It's been a really fun experience for me, and I definitely want to do it more often, and potentially try and take it like more seriously, because I kind of only just did this to raise money and try something different. But here's me on my walkout. Can you hear the music? Sort of. Mate, you know what, right? The crowd was insane. Like, that's my lot there, and then Tommy's lot were over the other side, and the atmosphere for this fight was the best atmosphere of the entire night. Like, we had the whole place screaming, and it was actually incredible. Like, the vibes were just sick. I was so locked in though, I didn't even get to really like enjoy that part. Like, I just came up and like, you can't hear anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not listening to anything. You're very tunnel visioned in that moment. It's crazy. It is crazy. I don't know where Beeman was at this point, but I was locked in, obviously getting my head guard put on. You can see Pud and Owen in my corner when the camera pans back round. But yeah, no, it was a crazy feeling being in the ring, and I honestly loved every second of it. I'm really excited to go back and do it again. Like, I'm really excited to go back and do it again. So I'm covered in Vaseline as well, which is why I'm shiny. Apparently that's something that you do when you fight. You cover yourself in Vaseline so that the punches slip off you. Very weird experience. I had a random stranger just covering me in Vaseline, which was quite funny, but not something I'm used to doing. So I think this was probably like most nerve-wracking part. Like, I mean, guy's fucking like 4 inches taller than me as well. Do you know what I mean? 4 or 5 inches taller than me. He's 6'4", and I'm just under 6 foot. So I always knew that I was going to have like a huge disadvantage going into this. And so when I fought, I just wanted to get in close. And which is why you can see me like the way I'm fighting. I'm just putting my head down and trying to get straight in. Because I was never going to, like, to be able to land the punches was just going to be so hard. Like, he's so fast. And his arms are like a good couple of inches longer than mine, so trying to fight at range just was never going to happen. And I kind of tunnel visioned on this slightly, and that was probably where my mistake came, because instead of just trying to dodge his punches, I just fucking went straight into him and was like, yeah, just getting close. And as I was trying to get in close, like, I was just eating punches. But I mean, I took it well, I think. So that was basically what I was trying to do. He pushed me over there. The ref was a little bit shit on this, because I got punched in the back of the head a lot of the time. Like, some of it was my fault, and then some of it, he was just straight up punching me in the back of the head. But that was a push there. So I got straight back up and came back in. Managed to slip one there, but didn't really land anything off it, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, he demolished me this first round. I was just trying to... Like, the thing is, like, in terms of fitness aspect of it, I felt fine. Like, I was feeling really good. Landed a couple of punches there. I got a body shot in as well. Pushed him into the corner. But the ref was breaking things quite in like a weird way, because sometimes we'd be fine and we'd be clinched for a while, and then other times like he'd let us just clinch for ages. It's really weird, because I was trying to get him into the corner, get the body shots and stuff, but it was definitely hard work. Like, he let us clinch for ages here, and then yeah, he got a couple of really good hits on me there, but that was like full punch in the back of the head. I got turned and took a huge hit to the back of the head, but I carried on. I was sound. And ref's just making sure I was okay. And so I took my break, came forwards. Okay, mate, you know what's crazy though? He was saying to me, step forwards. You can't fucking hear anything. It's hard enough to hear when you got a guard on anyway, let alone when there's all this noise. And then there's, yeah, a couple more punches to the back of the head there. But at this point, I was just like, the bell was kind of saved both of us there, because I finally got like a break, and as I got the break, the bell went off. But also, like, I was probably tanking a few too many shots there as well. At this point, like, Owen sat down with me. Owen has been coaching me for the last like month and a half or so. He sat down, we ran through a couple of game plans and stuff. Basically said, stop fucking eating punches, try and get in close. Once you're in close, like, lay into him. But it's so hard to do. Like, obviously, once you're in the moment, if you've not stepped in a ring, like, you don't know how difficult that is. It's like, oh, well, and good training. Like, I'm going to do a video as well with, like, showing all the training off and stuff. But it just comes completely differently. My dad walked around at this point and started talking to me, and Owen just turned around and went, fuck off. We both just shouted at him. It's really funny. Because obviously we're just locked in at this point. Do you know what I mean? And all that matters is like what's going on in the ring, and you're completely oblivious to everything else. It's funny because people say about getting in their head and stuff, like about people being outside of the ring. And I'll be honest, I didn't notice any of that. All I could think was just fight. Do you know what I mean? So I tried staying out a little bit further. Like, one thing that this has really made me realize is I could definitely take a punch. I didn't know how I was going to do, but like the body shots I didn't even feel. After a while, yeah, the punches to the head definitely got me. But obviously this round it got stopped because I didn't throw a punch for a little while. But I, like, fitness-wise, I was sound to go on. And I think after a few more months of training with a little bit more technique behind me and actually knowing what I'm doing, like the first one's always the worst one, and I stand by that. Once I think I've got a bit more training, a few more experience with sparring and stuff, like I think I'll be sound, and I honestly think I've got quite a good opportunity to do something good with this, and I'm really excited. But this was a dirty fight, but it was a good fight. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's got called here. And so I think the reason for it getting called, like the actual like official reasoning, was like unresponsive punches. I went to swing, and as I went to swing, like it just got called, which is unfortunate. I could have kept going. It is what it is. But like full credit to him, man, because he's a fucking animal. But like I honestly I loved it. I had so much fun. We've raised about $2 grand, and I'm gonna bang some more money in of myself, and that's all going to the National Autistic Society as well. So it's all for a great cause. And yeah, like the sportsmanship after, like obviously I had a bit of a fruity start, like with him slapping me at the press conference, which was a bit of a bitch move. But like afterwards, like we had a good chat. I spoke to him, I spoke to his dad, and it was all sound. Like we had a really good time. But I tell you what, after I stepped down from this fight, mate, I was straight in, got a fucking beer in me. Like it was a good time. Honestly, I had so much fun, man. But I'm going to post like a separate video, which is more like a vlog style video of just like everyone's footage that like I was with, that like from my family and stuff. But honestly, man, we had such a good time. It was good fun. I came away pretty unscathed. Like I'm absolutely fine now. Like obviously it's 2 days later and I, you know, look fine. But honestly, like just the experience as a whole was so much fun. Like the whole evening was sick. I think everyone had a really good time, and like I had a cracking time myself, and I really can't wait to get back in the ring as well. You know, so I hope you all enjoyed. Obviously, it's unfortunate that I took the L, but back to training, train harder, come back again, and next time make some more noise and fucking, you know, you can always train harder than you did before, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm ready. I feel the best I've ever felt. And I can't wait to make some more noise in this scene and do something different. And yeah, it's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be a really good time. But yeah, big up. Thank you, everyone, for the support over the last couple of months while we've been doing this and all of that stuff. Like, I really do appreciate it. And here's to the next fight, I guess. Safe. Don't just suck it. Halford suck it. Big love. And I'll see you all in the next one, man. Safe.